This is the typical part where. So, should I do this in my. And war rages across the galaxy! Both the brutal Galactic Empire and the desperate Rebel Alliance reel in the face of terrible losses. I'm channeling Clone Wars here. Though the Rebel forces managed to destroy the superweapon called the Death Star, their victory did not come in time to save the world of Alderaan. Fear and uncertainty swell in the galactic community. Now, one small battle begins on the verdant world of Onderon. Deep in the jungle, Rebel intelligence has discovered a listening post built by Moff Dardano to spy on his rival, Admiral Corlin. The Rebel Alliance has sent a crack team of infiltrators to take the secret listening post and turn it into a forward Rebel base in the Japriel system. After hours of slogging through the dense jungle with its poisonous foliage and oppressive heat, the heroes have reached their destination, Whisper Base. Compared to staying in the jungle, the prospect of ambushing an Imperial patrol and breaking into a heavily guarded base seems almost pleasant. So, alright. And with that, you step out of the humid, insect-ridden jungle and into the relatively cool of the garage. Oh, let me find the garage on here. So if you look on the D20, you've also got the map. So, as I'm talking about things.
Yes, how do we zoom in?
There's a scrolly bar thingy on the side.
Scrolly bar thingy.
The garage serves as an entrance to Whisper Base, an Imperial listening post deep into the wilds. For the first time since your ship delivered you onto Onderon and departed, the hum of machinery drowns out the sounds of the jungle. Your task here is simple enough. Cut the comm line, disable Whisper Base's lone shuttle, and then overcome the Imperials in the base without letting the commander, Lieutenant Sarav, escape to report the base lost. Simple, but by no means easy. The smell of machine oil hangs in the air all around the garage. You see a number of speeder bikes, as well as a pair of AT-ST walkers, and their hatches locked. There are several crates in the room, as well as a number of fuel tanks. A large metal door on the other side of the bay, sealed by a complex lock, leads into the base itself. You find the comm line you've been told to cut and slice through it, severing Whisper Base from the outside world with a hiss and spray of sparks. Soldiers from the base will soon investigate the disturbance. Fortunately, this is part of the plan. Taking one of their code cylinders will get you past the locked door without raising an alarm. What do you do to prepare for their arrival?
I am going to climb up into the AT-ST.
Climb up? You remember I said the hatch was locked.
Yes, unlock the hatch. Mechanic skill.
Okay, so you're going to try and unlock the AT-ST.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So the way the dice in this game works is you're going to get, whenever you try and do a skill, so Jeremy's going to try and do a mechanics check.
Yes.
He's going to get on your character sheet, it shows you what dice you get to do that skill.
Yes.
And then depending on the skill and the difficulty, I will add purple dice as how hard, natively how hard a task that would be.
Yeah.
And then we can upgrade dice depending on circumstances, like the blue boost die, or as if Colin's helping you, you would get a blue boost die. If you're like, I'm just trying to think of there's also black negative die, where if you're drunk and trying to do this, I would give you a black die because you're that kind of thing. So we'll say that this is fairly difficult. So I'm gonna say it's 3 purples.
3 purples. Can I get Colin to help me with his? I'm sure he's got some sort of skill.
I got my own stuff I got to worry about.
Yeah, keep in mind it's going to be soon before they come in. So whatever you got to do, you get pretty much one action.
Okay, fine.
What?
I'm here.
Okay, you're helping. He's helping. Can I hit a blue die?
Yeah.
Blue die.
All right.
Against 3 purple?
3 purple.
Okay, I'm going to roll that bad boy.
All right, so you end up with 3 successes.
Wow.
So that means as long as you have 1 success, you succeed. So the AT-ST is now open.
Yep. Hey, Ace, get up in there with your gunnery skill so you can blast them.
All right. Who was the ace? That was Cody was the ace.
Cody the ace.
That was me.
Yep.
Okay. So Cody, what are you doing then?
Apparently, I'm getting inside and firing up the guns.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Let me see that. Let me see one of those sheets just so I can see the skills. Hand me Zal's just so I have it. All right. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna have. Let's see. So, are you having him in the gun? So, are you guys getting? Who's getting in where? Because there's a driver and there's a gunner, and then we'll say there's room for. So, who's sitting where?
Since he has gunnery, I would imagine he would get in the gunner seat.
Okay. Well, he's also a pilot, so.
I suppose I'll be poking my head out the hatch.
Okay.
Yep.
Jeremy, so are you piloting?
I will pilot.
Okay.
I won't be doing very much of piloting.
All right.
Try not to trip over my own legs.
All right. So
I'll be asking Mr. Ace over there to tell me what to do. I'll just follow his lead.
all right. Then
Her lead. Excuse me.
yeah, that's right.
Him, her lead.
You're playing. By the way, Zal is a chick. You're totally playing a chick.
Good job, Cody.
That's fine. I'm good at that.
All right. So you managed to do a mechanics to get in.
Yeah.
However, I'm trying to figure out to start everything up. I'm going to need you to make a. Let's see. Cody, I need you to make a mechanics check, and then Jeremy, you're going to assist him as you guys are both fumbling around trying to get it working.
We can do a computers check. I can get that.
Oh, that's right. Computers. Let's do that.
I can do a computers check. Let me get the thing started up then.
Yeah. So
I'm
So
doing-
who's
Probably
ma-
just one big button that says start.
no, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Probably a big button that says start.
these are stormtroopers.
Okay.
So who's making the roll? Are you making the roll, Jeremy, or is he making?
I'll make it. I got 2 in computers, so I'll just start this bad boy up. So,
All right. Well, so does he. So we'll let Cody do the roll. Since you've
we'll let
already
Cody-
rolled.
Okay, yeah, Cody,
All right.
you do the roll.
So put in. So Cody, you'll put in your add 2 green die, and then get a blue die because Jeremy's helping you, and then we'll say this is average, so it's two purple die, and then click your roll button.
Yeah, which one's the roll button?
The one that looks like a dice or a D20. If you ever see a D20,
Right under the dice pool, and
Oh.
there's 3 buttons.
It
The
looks
one on
right
the
next to
bottom
a
left-hand
refresh
side.
button.
Okay. Here we go.
Awesome. So you failed, but you get 2 advantages. So what happens is that you failed, but it didn't necessarily. So it went in your favor.
Okay.
So that's the one thing about this. It's not a straight pass-fail kind of thing. So you definitely failed, but how do you want to? You get to choose how you want to spend your advantages. So what that means is you could say that you're not going to get the thing started up, but something else around you is going to go in your favor because of you didn't get it started up. So, Jeremy, I'm gonna look to you because you have a little bit more experience in this. How would you want this circumstance? And if any of you guys think of something, feel free to shout it out.
I think at least we got the armor around us.
yeah.
But you were already that already was set.
Okay.
I'm saying that's good.
Well, can we basically not get the legs moving and the head moving, but we can get the we can get at least the guns going?
Actually, I'm gonna say it's the reverse because you guys were trying to get the guns working.
Oh, okay.
So you guys can you can move it around, but the guns are jammed right now.
Okay.
We'll say it's that.
All right, Ace, get up there, and then you get in the pilot's seat, and then we'll me and all right. What's your name there, Colin? Vendry. The spy over there can me and the spy can poke our heads out and blast them from the up top.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. So
do it.
you're putting Cody in the gun or in the driver's
The
seat. now?
driver's seat. He's in the
All right.
driver's seat.
Don't they weren't the front the front wasn't glass, wasn't it just open?
Oh, actually, yeah.
windows?
They just popped open
Weren't they
windows.
just-
Actually, we can just
Oh yeah,
from the
just
top. Yeah, from the front.
lean
Okay.
across the
So
panel.
as
Yeah.
you slide in position for your ambush, You hear the sounds of hard boots on a poor stone floor and the idle chatter of Imperial soldiers coming from behind the locked door into the base. It's probably a Canuck chewing on the wires again, one of them says with an air of boredom. You hear the door of the base click shut behind them, and the soldiers walk past you towards the entrance of the base, apparently overlooking you. If you strike quickly and quietly, you could take them all out before they trigger the alarm.
Let's strike quickly and quietly.
So, all right, now we're getting into combat.
Okay.
Now, normally this is where you can choose initiative, and the way this game works is you guys have the advantage.
Okay.
You guys get to choose who goes first. So you've got basically 3 PC slots available. You get to choose who goes in what order.
Okay.
So if someone knows what they want to do,
My idea is to chuck a stun grenade, then somebody else can blast them, and then Mr. Ace Pilot, you can stomp on their faces.
I think someone else would be me then.
all right. So you throw in a stun grenade first.
I would appreciate it.
Okay.
So, for me, that's one yellow.
That's a
and-
ranged, right?
It's a range, yes. Medium.
Okay.
Range. Light for me.
Yeah, you're on the opposite side of a rune, so that's a rank. So 2 difficulty.
2 difficulty. Okay.
Just make sure you get it out of the vehicle.
Guess what the failure's gonna be?
Really? No. Wait. What's going on here? Where's the blue coming from? Oh, I screwed that one up.
Yeah, re-roll that
Reroll that
without the blue.
without the blue. No blue.
Hey, you actually rolled better.
All right. Good.
So
Hey,
you-
one success.
So 1 success. So the what's the damage on the stun grenade?
It's 8. Let's see here. You deal 8 stun damage on a hit plus 1 damage per uncancelled success. So 8 plus 1.
Okay.
Um,
Is that 8? Does it say 8 to everybody or?
this damage is suffered as strain rather than wounds.
Okay.
Blast 8. Hit all characters engaged with target or for 8 stun damage.
Okay.
Plus 1 per uncancelled. You have 1 stun grenade. It can be used once. So it's a blast 8?
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So these guys are fairly these guys are fairly simple. These aren't stormtroopers.
Uh-huh.
These are just dudes. Think
Okay.
like the whenever you see the scenes on the Death Star or on the storm or on Star Destroyer, the guys that are just operating the controls and stuff. These are those guys. So you throw a stun grenade and they all just kind of fall and they all just like collapse. They're all just toast.
Well, that was easy.
Nice.
Sorry, guys. I kind of removed all your fun there.
I didn't do anything.
I know. Man.
So now what do you do?
I guess
Or excuse me. All right. So with all of his comrades, so as you guys get stunned, you start to see like the last one that was in the thing. As he sees you guys throw it, one of this sentry lunges for a console with the button marked alarm right as the grenade goes off.
Mm-hmm.
And then Buddy collapses just short of the console. You've taken the garage without alerting the rest of the base, and now have the foot in the door of Whisper Base.
Nice.
All right. So, what are you going to do now?
All right. So, we need to keep what's his face from escaping.
Nobody knows you're in here so far, but you can't get in the door. Remember, you need to get a.
We need to get one of their command keys.
Yep.
Can we search the bodies?
Well, you got to get out of the ATST first.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to search a
Can't
body.
search from is that I got a ranged search up here.
Colin pulls out Colin pulls out this
Binoculars.
binocs and is like, "All right, so I see.
I see some pockets.
I see some pockets.
There might
He's
be
got a
stuff in
really
them.
cool tattoo."
Someone got a tramp stamp. So okay, yeah.
Once says
right.
I heart TK421.
I'm assuming we'll climb down and
Climb down.
All right, is everybody climbing out or just you?
Yeah, I think it should be fine.
Okay.
I mean, should I stay up in the thing in case other people come?
Yeah, why don't you do that? That's all right. That's just. Yeah.
All right.
in case.
So you secure the code cylinder from the squad leader and use it to open the base door. The slab of metal gray swings open with a resounding shh. Before you stands a droid carrying a mop and a bucket and peering at you quizzically through its lenses. Greetings, unfamiliar organic individual. This unit has been ordered to see to the cleaning of the garage bay. Please pass through the door or step aside so that this unit can proceed with its task.
Sure, go ahead. Shoot. Comlink, datapad, and gear.
All right, so so you now have got the door open. FYI, the door's not big enough for the ATST to walk through.
Balls.
Just in case you were wondering.
What about a speeder?
You gonna take a speeder through a building?
Why not?
I mean, sure, but do you remember
said
how
sure.
fast? Do you remember how fast they go?
Hey! They have idle speeds. They have idle.
All right, you guys just push it, and I'll shoot.
That's kind of what I was thinking. It's got a huge blaster on the front of it. Why
You do also realize that there's no armor on it either.
No, I know. You're like a big
You know what?
target.
Fine, go ahead.
we'll just stack a few of them.
Just stack a few of them up. Yeah, we'll just tie them together, and they'll just all kind of like be one big blaster.
I
Okay,
suppose we should
never
get
mind.
Zal down here.
Yeah, probably should.
Or I don't know, maybe
Zal,
we'll
come
leave
on
it
down.
behind.
We'll why don't we start moseying through this place? We'll
Okay.
So as it's getting down, the droid continues to look at you, cocking its head to one side. This unit needs to complete the sanitation of this garage bay and then file its weekly report on the contents of this chamber. Please move aside, unfamiliar organic individual, so this unit can finish its mandated task. Despite its combat-oriented design, there's a cat trying to get.
funny.
The droid does not seem terribly threatening, nor is it making any immediate moves towards the alarm. It has a dark silver chassis pop-marketed by Rust, and a restraining bolt is fashioned to its chest. Still, this droid could easily alert the base to your current position, spoiling any surprise you might have gained in the wake of the firefight. You need to convince it not to give her status away, one way or another.
Okay.
So, Zhao, as you get down from the ATSD, you join everybody up at talking to this droid.
Okay.
Never thought about a droid having having something a droid would want.
yeah, I don't know.
So what are you going to say to the droid? So the
don't know.
droid's just saying, step aside. What are you going to say to it?
I was thinking about saying, fine, go ahead. But
But it's going to report the contents, and there's a couple of bodies laying in there.
true. Trueness. Very true. Thank you for that. Good call, Cody.
We'll take care of reporting this. Don't worry about it. Can I try convincing them
Yeah.
that we'll clean up the mess? That they don't need to worry about it?
Okay.
Let's see, what would that be?
Should be some sort of negotiation.
So when you say that,
maybe deception, or is that gonna coercion?
Charm.
You could charm it, yeah.
it would be a deception check.
Okay.
Okay.
How you doing on deception there?
I got 3 green.
Well, it's better than what I got.
All right. Are you?
Yeah, I'll try for that.
All right.
Okay.
I need you to add a red and a purple, because you're making an opposed check to him.
Well, this is gonna end poorly.
All right.
All right. So you
Is that bad?
so you succeed, but those the symbols there, those are called threats.
Ah.
So this is the you succeed, but bad stuff happens. So you have 3 threats. How do I want to use those 3 threats?
Really? Freaking really? Okay.
See one of the guys starting to move.
So as a As he goes to talk, he goes to talk on his comm unit, and basically says, where were we in the garage? Oh, garage bay will be cleaned by other personnel proceeding onwards to hallway B or whatever. But unidentified personnel are cleaning garage bay and walks away. And you hear this kind of like TK421. All right, what did I say today? Oh, tour. BX2R reports, and then he just kind of walks away.
Yeah.
So, now what?
Shit.
Everything's fine here. How are you?
So what's your goal now?
We'll see. There's a control room. There's a briefing center. There's a recreation room.
Check for, I'd say, like, do we have a way of communicating back to the people that are talking to the droid?
Well, you could try hearing it on you could try grabbing the comms off of one of the guys you took down.
Because, like, doing that little bit made me think of, maybe we could, like, check for, like, an ID number on one of the troopers that we knocked out and
why don't we
say,
do that?
identify.
As he walks away, you still hear the comm going off of one of theirs, and he says, what was that droid's name again? BX2R, what is the status of the launch pad? And then you hear the droid reply back, launch pad is cleaned and ready for departure on the command lieutenant's notice.
Oh, shit. We need to get there then. Okay. Let's grab the comms. See if you can find a name tag on one of these guys.
Okay.
And or a couple of these guys, so we can figure out who they are and respond if called.
Okay. You grab one guy has got a identifier tag. It says ST501.
Okay. ST501. Roger.
Okay. So where are you heading to now? Now that you've got the door open, you're inside the base. So for reference, if you're looking here, you guys are right here right now.
Where? Oh, okay. Thank you. My first answer would be to go directly to the launch pad to disable the shuttle.
Okay.
That would be my answer. What? Anybody else?
We'll do that.
So to reach the launch pad, you quietly pick your way through the halls, passing the officers' quarters and communications room before spotting the hatch that leads to your next destination. The listening post is oddly, almost ominously silent, and your footsteps echo softly through the hallways. As you round the corner in front of the hatch, you spot several guards in Imperial uniforms standing in front of it. Perhaps the occupants of the base have been alerted to your presence, or perhaps Lieutenant Sarah, the base commander, is merely a stickler for security. Either way, you'll need to get past these guards somehow to reach the launch pad where you can disable the shuttle to prevent Sarah's escape. So, that means you guys are, it's right here. That's where you see two guards at.
Okay.
So it's just in front of the communications room? Okay. Does anybody else have a stun grenade?
I do.
You do?
Yep.
You think that's warranted, or do you want to...
Well,
Might be a
Blast
little
them?
loud.
no one. Yeah, I was about to say, no one right now knows technically that you're not certain of it. But if you throw a stun grenade, it's gonna be pretty obvious.
I've got a knife.
Got a knife? I do not have a knife. How you doing there, Ace? You got a knife?
What are you gonna do? Walk right up to him and be like, "Here, take this.
And why not?
Here, hold this."
In your belly.
I have fists.
You
That's
have
not quite a
fists.
knife.
See, I have a fist too, but I'm not sure. That
I think you have two of them.
if I was,
I mean, I don't know how Amon Calamari looks, but I'm pretty sure they have two fists.
They got that kind of catfish look. I wonder if those are poison inducing on the tentacles on the side of their head.
I don't know. I really don't know. They are catfish looking. I'm not good up close to hand, and my blaster pistol is it can work. It can kill.
Okay.
But that would be also noisy.
So what I'm hearing is, do you want to go? This may not be the only way into the launch pad.
There may not be. There may be another way.
Yeah, it looks like.
Oh, I have an idea.
What's up?
We could slip into the communications room, direct the guards somewhere else, and then slip into the launch pad. How about that idea?
You mean slip into the communications room that is in direct eyesight of the guards?
Maybe. There seems to be something behind the communications room, but I'm not sure about that.
So I will let you know that while you're looking, you do happen to see an air duct that leads out of the base, parallel to the shaft leading to the launch pad.
Air duct? I see.
It's not on here. I'm telling you.
Okay. Air duct leading where?
Leading out of the base, but it's parallel to the shaft to the launch pad.
And then maybe we can climb up to the launch pad.
Is it? Can the guards see it? 'Cause
No, right. Let's say like right now you guys are over. Here, I'm gonna do a separate color. You guys are like over here.
Okay.
So the guards haven't spotted you yet, but
Okay. So you're saying that there's an air duct that will...
there's an air duct right there. So you could what the guards? Let's see. The guards. Oops. Let me. The guards are not actually in the hallway. They're. Whoops. Why did I just do that? Oops.
That'd be bad. Boom! These are nuclear guards.
All right. You see how there's a little. You see how there's a cutaway right here? They're in that cutaway. I'm having trouble moving this thing. There we go.
Ooh! Got hairy. Okay.
Yeah, they're actually more like that.
Okay.
So you could walk across that hallway without them directly seeing you.
Okay. And get up and get into the... possibly...
Well, the air shaft has a gate on it. Like you can get up into the shaft, but once you crawl in a little ways, there's a gate that you'll need to try and get past.
All right. Do we want to try and see where the shaft goes?
Yeah, let's send in the ace.
Okay. Ace, get in there.
not sure how an air shaft and an airplane are the same thing.
It's got air in it. Go.
Because I'm a woman, I think.
Oh, full air. All
right,
Mean that.
are you gonna try?
This is an equal opportunity gaming organization.
Are you gonna try? So you can either try and pry it open, or you could try and pull it off.
How are those different?
Meaning, like,
Using a tool to open.
yeah,
it.
using a tool or trying to like try and disassemble the gate, or just try and yank it out.
Let's go with the disassemble.
Okay, so I need you to make a skullduggery check, and then add 2 purples to it.
Hey, what check?
Skullduggery.
We have mechanics.
It tells me to say skullduggery. I mean, if you want to argue mechanics, I guess.
So that means we're trying to rip the damn gate off then.
No, that would be athletics.
What? Okay.
Skullduggery.
I'm sure that the spy there has got more skullduggery than either me or you combined.
Well, trust me. Actually, you actually want him to do skullduggery
Okay.
more than mechanics.
All right, skulldugger there.
He gets more dice for skullduggery than he does.
So what am I trying to do now? I'm looking where it says skull. Should I be where it says skullduggery, or do I Go up to the top where the dice are.
Yeah, well, so look at where the dice are for Skulldugger, and just put those dice into the dice pool. So you should have a yellow and 2 green,
Okay.
and then put 2 purple on it.
So we're all right here. Could we potentially all be working toward pulling this thing off?
Well, I'm going to say the shaft's not big enough for all 3 of you guys to get in there. You're going to need someone to get in there and open it, and then you guys can follow.
Oh, you have to get in it to open it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got it.
1 yellow, 2 green, 1 purple,
1 yellow, 2 green, and 2 purple.
2 purple. Okay. Here we go.
Okay, so you don't get it, but you get 3 advantage. So I will say you don't get it quietly. You get it off, but as you're pulling the grate away, it kind of makes a metal scraping noise, and so it's kind of like. So
Possibly attracting attention.
yes.
Aha.
All right. So you've got a split second before a god. While this is happening, what are you guys going to do?
I say, shoot, what was
Who are you looking for?
trying to find,
Okay,
find names?
Just the engineer. Just
The engineer. I think maybe me and the engineer can run back around this loop as
As they're walking towards the.
Zal's climbing into the vent, and maybe potentially come up behind him and sneak attack.
Sounds good.
Okay. All right. So while you're, so Cody, you're in the vent.
Yep.
Are you going to go further in now that you've done this, or what are you doing?
I am thinking I am going to take off down the vent because I am an ace and I don't necessarily need them to disable the aircraft.
Okay. All right. So yeah, as you guys are doing this, he's hurting down he's like, oh shit, and just kind of keeps going down the thing. You guys are like, you see kind of the guards kind of start to go down that corridor, and
We're coming around.
Colin's like tapping you, and he's like making symbols, and so you guys manage to get around behind them. Mm-hmm. So you guys are now in front of the gate to the launch pad, behind the guards, because all 3 of them went to look. Keep in mind, Cody can't see what you're
Oh,
doing.
he doesn't have visual. Okay.
Right.
Or I guess
I could see you and Colin.
okay,
Okay.
that's right. Jeremy doesn't have his camera up.
No camera. Oh, do I need a camera up?
Well, you don't have to. It's just all right.
How
So
do I turn the camera on?
I think it's when you say microphone and you have to hit allow. All right. So what are you guys doing? Are you taking out the guards, or are you?
I still got that knife, and I've got 2 green and a yellow to stealth,
Okay.
and that's agility, right? So I've got a 3 modifier for agility. I don't know if that does anything dice-wise.
Okay. So what are you going to go up and try and stab one?
I don't know. What do you think?
Or we can go through the door.
Let's do that symbol.
Or we can just go through the door right behind them.
Since they're distracted, let's
Yeah.
just bypass them.
Bypass them. Okay.
Okay. So you guys get through the door, or you guys open the door, and like you see them kind of like, wait, what? And then you close the door behind them.
Uh-huh.
What are you going to do now?
We can wait on either side of the hatch, and hopefully we'll see. Hopefully we'll see. Looks like it comes out, and it could be you could be hidden on either side of the hatch. You can assault them that way, and hopefully we see Ace come out of one.
Yeah.
Of the
So
shafts.
Cody, as you manage to crawl out, and it's like into the dirt, or it's outside into the ground, and then there's a hill that leads up to the launch pad. So
Okay.
as you're crawling up to that, you see them come out of the hatch and on either side of it. So you guys are all back together now.
Together again.
Okay.
All right. So you're just
So-
gonna wait for the guards?
We're gonna. I would prefer that we guard the gate while Ace
Well, is-
disables the launch pad there.
Is there anybody else out here already, like a ground crew doing anything to the shuttle?
So you step out into the launch pad, a large platform cut into the mountainside. Inside the chamber sits a slightly battered Lambda-class shuttle surrounded by heavy crates filled with spare parts and maintenance tools. The vessel is currently offline, and there are no other guards on the launch pad. To capture this base as a foothold for the Rebel Alliance, you must prevent its command staff from escaping, and this is a place they're likely to run to first. After all, the alternative is a long walk through a deadly jungle. How do you tackle this problem? So, all right, so we're in a combat-ish kind of scenario, so I'm going to say you get 2 PC slots first before the guards come up.
Okay.
So who's going to act first?
Ace, recommend you go disable the
Okay.
shuttle
I am
while me and
Jumping over to the shuttle.
Yep.
All right. So Cody's going to head the shuttle, and what are you going to do when you're in the shuttle? How do you want to disable it?
I want to disable it in such a way that I can re-enable it later if we need it.
Okay.
I'm not gonna destroy engines or anything, but
Okay. So you're just going to disconnect the engines. So so it can't fly away, but it is repairable.
yes.
All right. So I need you to make a mechanics check with 2 purple.
Okay. Mechanics. So it's 2 green and 2 purple then?
Yes.
Oh, your mechanics is only 2 green?
I'm a pilot, I'm not a mechanic.
We got an engineer here, don't we?
Yeah, we do. That's I could help. But then I'm gonna leave you with just the guard.
Man, wouldn't that have been smart for the engineer to go do it?
Well, I thought the pilot knew how to had a good mechanic skill too.
Yeah.
I mean, I could just take it and fly away and leave you guys there.
You son of a bitch.
That would be an effective sabotage, to steal their transportation.
Steal the transportation and then start shooting the guards when they come through the door.
All right, so I see you running around to the engines, and I'm like, oh, shit. So I point to the spy and say, "You got this," and run over to the engines to help you out there. I think with your assistance, I'll work on disabling.
All right, so you make the mechanics check then, but I'll give you the boost die for Cody being there as well.
Yeah.
You guys are arguing. Cut the red wire! No, cut the blue wire!
So that's 1 yellow.
And then Cody's like, "You're always telling me what to do. You never will stop and ask for directions."
How many? What's the difficulty?
2.
2 purple.
Okay, so you succeed and you have an advantage on there.
Sweet.
So what would you like your advantage to be?
It was quick.
Okay.
So we're able to
So,
get in position. back.
You were able to do it. You just told Cody to shut up. And you managed to do it real quick, but that means we'll say the advantage is that Cody didn't waste his action. So if he wants to get back into position with Colin over by the grate or the hatch, he still has that ability.
That's what I'm doing then.
Okay. So, all right. As that happens, the latch opens up, and one of the guards sees you and takes fire. So,
Snap.
I need to make a roll.
Wait. How did they get a firing if we were taking advantage?
Huh?
Never mind.
He got back there before he fired, I guess.
Well, yeah. His move was getting back to the thing, so he's there.
But what about him?
Hmm?
About Colin?
Yes, Colin has. I said 2 people go before,
Oh, okay.
and you chose to take those 2 to go. Ah. All right. They're gonna shoot.
I thought everybody got 2 actions. I'm sorry. Colin?
No,
I apologize.
everybody's
I'm about to
not-
get you shot.
No, it's okay. It's
Everyone
okay.
does not get 2 actions. All right. They're going to see Colin first, so they're going to shoot at Colin.
Oh, snap. I didn't get an action, and I am fired upon.
You are a bullet sponge.
Okay.
Soaks them up.
And there
Hey,
goes-
what's your soak?
My soak. Is that an actual thing?
Yeah, there's a soak value.
I'm not seeing that.
It's up at the top right.
Top right. There you go. Right next to wounds.
Oh, there's 4.
Your soak is 4. All right. So you still take 3 damage.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Wait, you rolled an advantage,
Uh-huh.
not a success.
Those are success symbols next to it.
I see nothing other than a 1.
Wait, did it not roll? There it is. Sorry. I rolled a threat. Oh.
Oh, yeah, one.
They failed then.
Hooray!
So their threat is that the guy goes to shoot you and his gun jams. So now he's right in front of you, just shaking the thing. So it's your go now.
All right, let's make this interesting.
Okay.
Ki-yaw.
Sorry, I didn't scroll down. I was still going off of yours. All
okay.
right. So what are you doing?
It's only one of them?
Yeah. So far he's blocked. It's like a ladder you have to climb up, and he's it's only big enough for one person. The other guards you hear him talking below.
Okay. Yeah. How far away is he?
He's right in front of you.
Right in front of me. Okay. I got options here. Like, okay. It's like trying to think. It's like, okay, should I use my blaster? I don't know. Knife is nice too. And if I knife him, I can just maybe drop him over the edge on the other guys.
All right.
I'm gonna go with knife.
All right. Roll your knife.
Make this interesting.
1 purple.
Okay.
It's gonna be a melee.
Okay.
Yeah, you should see there's a dice pool next to the weapon.
Yeah. Okay. Is that good?
No. So you fail, but you got 3 advantages. So you don't hit him, but it still works in your favor.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I'll say that you didn't hurt him, but you did knock him off his balance, and he fell down on top of the other 2 people.
All right. That's just slow him down, guys. And gal.
All right. The rest of their turns are going to be getting back up. So we'll say it's back to back to a PC slot, whoever we want it to be. So round reset.
Okay.
So who wants to take the first action?
So since they know,
So Cody, at this point, you're now next to the grate as well. You're still by the engines, Jeremy.
okay,
Okay. Well, since that is the only, well, it's not the only way back in.
Yep.
We still have the vent, right?
Yeah.
Then I am going to drop a grenade down this ladder.
Okay.
you were reading my mind, Cody. Reading my mind.
All right. Let's see.
I have 2 different grenades though, and I don't know which one I should use.
What's an AP grenade?
I have a frag grenade and an AP grenade.
Oh. AP. Oh, that might be armor piercing.
Armor pierce. Yeah. Yeah. Considering the damage is like 16.
Then I'll save that one, and I will use one of my 2 frag grenades.
Okay.
2 frag grenades. What is a pilot doing with frag grenades? Especially 2 of them.
Yeah, you have 2 frag grenades.
All right. Blow them away, sir.
All right, so yeah, you got your dice pool. That's the yellow, 3 greens, and it's only 1 because you're right in front. You're basically just dropping it.
1 yellow, 3 greens, and what else?
1 purple.
1 purple. Okay, here we go.
Oh,
That looks good, right?
oh, that is that.
Yeah, they died.
Huh?
They died.
Yeah. So so you got 3 successes, 2 advantage, and a triumph, which is like a crit. So
Okay.
the downside is you just made a bunch of noise.
Yeah,
But on the plus side, not only did you completely demolish the 3 guys, but you also caused a cave-in that collapsed that entrance. Mm-hmm. So you guys can't get through there, but they also can't get through there either.
Sweet.
all right.
All right? So
So we can make for
Oops,
the vent
what?
or possibly pilot the ship out.
well, yeah, you could pilot the ship out, but you're not done yet.
No. The goal was to shut down the place?
We were working on disabling the craft at first, right?
So we disabled it. So,
So we don't
he's
want
not-
to try to fly it out anyway.
We will eventually. Yeah.
Okay, let's take a look at the map here.
Yeah, so the next place I was thinking about going is
The mess hall? I'm hungry. Grenades always make me hungry.
we could go to the recreation room, watch a movie.
Wow.
It's like being on the ship.
I guess we should get to the control center. It's on the opposite side of the base, though.
Do we need to go to the communications room so they can't call anybody?
That was my other option.
Well, you already cut the line to the. They can't call out.
Oh,
That was
So,
like
yeah.
that was some of the narrative aspects you did first when you got there. You cut the line out.
Okay.
I cut the hard line.
Hard line.
I just imagine the guys in Die Hard. You know, the one guy's trying to clip the wires and, you know, get him in there, and the one guy goes in with a chainsaw.
Because that's how the guys came out to investigate. Is you guys clipped the wire and the guys came and investigated, and then you just naded them.
so then what do we need to do? Because they can't go anywhere and they can't talk to anybody.
Yeah, but
Just wait till they die.
just wait.
I guess the only thing left to do is sabotage all the food.
Sabotage all the food.
But now,
So you
yeah,
know the
probably
lead,
control
so you know
center.
there's still the leader, the lieutenant. He's still going to be in charge.
Is he in the officers' quarters? Did we sneak right past him?
He's probably going to be in the control center.
Okay. Like I said, the control center.
The control center. To the control center. Through the air ducts. That should be fun.
Can we just take that straight to the control center?
What? The air duct?
Air ducts.
It's getting cold in here, guys.
Somebody turned on the AC.
All right, so you guys get back into the air ducts,
Yeah.
and you manage to come out. Right, and right. You see on the map where it's in between the officers' quarters and the barracks. You kind of fall. You kind of stumble out of the air vents there because you can't really tell where it's going past that. But you see turning the corner right now. You see the sleek white armor of three stormtroopers. These troopers are standing with their backs to the door that leads to, standing. So, excuse me. As you guys turn this corner here, above you or straight ahead of you, towards the control center,
You're gonna need.
you see
I don't
you
see
see
your-
stormtroopers in front of you.
We don't see your hand of God.
I don't see where here is.
Yes.
Yeah,
Mark here.
sorry. I got to get back to my paintbrush. So the stormtroopers are here, and you guys are here.
I see.
think it's
blue.
loading.
Something blue.
I gotcha.
Right here.
We
You
are.
guys are here.
Sweet. All right. So they're with their backs to us.
Yeah, their backs are to the door, like they're guarding the door. They you also
Ooh.
you can also hear the clacking boots of a second patrol walking down a nearby corridor just out of sight. Getting past these guards won't be easy, but you've got your orders.
Should we hop into the armory?
I think we should have brought a speeder bike.
They don't see you yet, but you're technically like
Why don't we slip into the armory and see what
You're
kind of
right there.
Yeah, at least duck back out of the hallway. All
duck
right.
back out of the
Okay.
hallway. I'm thinking armory to kind of see what kind of goodies they have for us today.
okay.
Yeah.
The armory's
Check the door.
locked.
Yeah.
Of course, the armory.
Of
Come
course
on
the
now.
The lock
Would
on
that be
everything.
a computers or mechanics? Thank you, sir.
Computers.
Computers.
This is the future.
the future.
Actually, it's the past. This was a long time ago.
I have 2 green and a yellow.
I have computers. 2 yellow and 2 green, sir. Would you like to help me?
Sure, since I'm right there.
Okay.
All right, so we'll say this is a hard, so it's 3 difficulty.
So one. Do you have good computers there, Ace?
I have 2 greens.
No help. What'd you say it was going to be?
You get 3 purples,
3 purples.
and then you get a blue for
Yes.
Khan helping you.
Okay. Rolling.
Jesus. Woo! This is rigged.
The armory opens up, says,
Take what
"Hello,
you need.
Tindar. How are you doing today, sir?"
So what had happened is the door wasn't locked after all. You thought it was locked, and as you started fumbling, it just kind of slides open.
All right. It's just the.
So I'll let you use your advantages in your triumph. What are you pulling out of there?
Oh God. Ooh. Ooh. Are there any? I don't know. Droids that want to go on a killing rampage for us.
There are no droids.
No
How about
droids.
some like riot gear?
There is some armor.
Okay.
And does anybody know how to use a heavy assault rifle?
What would that be under?
That would be under combat skills
Okay.
under heavy, or there might be. Is there a type of
I've got 2 green and a yellow for heavy.
Oh, you do?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have a heavy weapon, or just a pistol?
I have a blaster rifle.
Oh, then you're already set.
All right, so here I'm going to tell you. Actually, so you see some standard armor.
Mhm.
There's some standard stormtrooper armor, and you also see a couple like blaster pistols and these kind of blaster pistols.
Yeah.
But in addition to that, you also see one. I'm gonna let you say all your advantages in your triumph, only because you got a triumph. There's also a heavy repeating blaster on there as well. And basically,
That's gonna take gunnery skill, so it's gonna be
Cody,
all ace all
it's
the time.
basically a machine gun on a tripod.
So yes. So since you have gunnery,
I do.
yes, I think we may just set that up in the hallway and blast him. Anybody negatory to that, or do we want to move that?
How is the setup time on that? Getting it.
It's going to take a little bit to set up.
They're gonna notice.
So maybe I could lay down some cover fire while it's set up.
All right. So what are you doing?
So my only thought on that is if we go back to that hallway, we can be approached from 3 different corridors.
Good point.
But it swivels.
But it swivels. But it's
Well, going from looking at the map here, that 3 is probably the least number of corridors that we could be accessed from. Like, if we go to a different spot, it'll be even more spots we can be approached from.
That's fair enough.
Might have to.
And there's nobody in the hangar, right?
yeah.
We killed them,
Yeah.
so that's probably the best then.
Okay.
Well, you still need to get into the control center. You just got to get past these guys. So, are you guys going to distract the guards long enough or cover fire enough to give Cody time to set up the gun?
Or if we split up, someone can come down to down that barracks passage.
That's exactly what I was thinking about.
All right.
I can volunteer to do that. Or were you volunteering for that?
Oh, I was thinking me, but
Okay,
if
go-
you want to
no,
volunteer, I'm not going to stop you.
No,
It's like,
actually,
I insist.
No, sir. No, sir. You probably have better agility than I. I tend to slip over my flippers, so I think you're. I think you'll be good for that.
All right.
Go right
All right.
on ahead.
Are just who's going?
That'd be me.
Okay, so you're going down to the barracks or through the barracks. So you're right here,
Okay.
heading this way. As you come through the barracks, you see 2 stormtroopers here.
Oh, nice.
Remember that second patrol?
Yeah.
Here, and I'm gonna do this. There.
Okay.
Now, do we have communication with each other while we're separated?
Yeah, you have comms between each other.
Okay. Just trying to sync up these attacks could work to our advantage.
Yes, it could. What's behind him?
That was just.
Okay, there we go.
I was changing
That little
color.
guy? I wouldn't worry about that.
I was
little
just
guy.
I was changing colors.
Okay.
All right. So green is the stormtroopers, red is you guys.
Okay. So what you doing there, Colin?
Well, I guess talk to you guys over the mic real quick. Say, I see two guys here.
Okay.
All right, let's
Wait for them to move. or I will take 2 blasts at them from around the corner here
At who?
at the 3 stormtroopers there.
Okay.
To encourage the other stormtroopers to join them. So we
Okay.
can get behind them, shoot at them.
All right. So you're gonna take a shot.
All right. So I'm gonna get to the corner. Can I mark on this thing?
Mark.
Can I draw?
Yeah, you can. I don't know. Ooh.
Yeah, did I draw something?
No, that was. I don't know. Did you? Yeah, I think you did.
Okay. I want to be there,
Okay.
and then I'm just gonna poke my gun around,
Okay.
shooting at them, and hopefully the 2 will get out of his way.
Okay. Roll. What gun are you using?
Blaster pistol, medium, range, light.
All right. So roll it with 2 purples.
So no help. Roll.
All right. So you get 2 hits and 3 advantages. Do you have a? Do you have any? Does your weapon say anything about what happens on advantages?
Inflict a critical injury on a hit for 3 advantages.
Yeah. So you could spend your advantages to roll a crit or to get a crit hit.
Okay.
Basically.
I'm gonna blow one of their heads off.
All right. What's the damage?
6.
6 plus the 2, or
6. Wait, plus
the two. Each success counts as like a bonus damage.
Yes, 6 plus 1. 6 plus 2. Yes,
Yeah,
6
okay.
plus 2.
So 8 damage total.
Yep.
All right.
Blast him in the head.
Okay. So I will say that you fire,
Mm-hmm.
and your first shot catches the guy off guard and takes one of them out,
Okay.
and you damage the one further south on the map.
Okay.
But he's still standing.
That's fine.
So I'm gonna say the other guy. So the other stormtroopers are gonna get to go now, and they're gonna hear the fire, and they're going to move.
Okay.
So actually, I'm just gonna delete. And so those stormtroopers are down here now. All right.
Okay.
So we'll say PC slot now. So either Colin or Cody next.
All right.
So which one? Who's going next?
You want it? You want it, Ace?
Sure.
All right. So what are you doing, Cody?
I am, while they're still distracted, starting to set up my gun.
Okay. Where are you setting it up at?
Try to mark the free. You can use freehand on the map screen to mark where you're going to set it up.
It's probably somewhere in there, so Tendar can still give me cover fire.
Cover fire. Okay.
Okay.
Do I need to?
Actually, so we'll say right now what's going on is you're back behind the wall setting it up, and then you're just going to
Okay.
kind of like you guys are going to lift it into position. So basically you're back right here now, just kind of setting up the tripod, because otherwise you're just going to be in straight line of fire as these guys go.
Yeah.
All right. So now it's the remaining guys go. They're going to roll. And I need the dice roller up again. So they're going to try and shoot at Jeremy,
Who's in
cover? Who's in cover, so they will get a disadvantage. They are going to use their blaster rifle. Oops, not that many. And yeah, so roll. So they succeed, and they inflict 9 damage.
9 damage.
Yeah, but what's your soak?
Soak is 4.
Your soak is 4, so you only take 5
5
damage. But what's
Okay.
your wound threshold?
Wound is 12.
Okay, so you take 5 wounds.
Okay, 5 wounds. How do I mark that?
There's a current on the actual character page. It says threshold and current. Just put it up to 5.
Some crappy cover.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, what happened
Sorry
is
about that,
you,
guys.
as you went out to take a shot, one of them hit your arm.
Okay, that's fine. Is what it is.
All right, Colin. We'll say it's up. You're the only PC who hasn't gone yet.
Yep.
So what are you doing?
I'm gonna get my blaster rifle and try to take out 1 or 3.
Okay.
That is
So
yellow and 2 green.
So you're moving to right here, right? Did that pop up?
So you're trying. Are you going to stay behind the corner, or are you going to stand?
I'm trying to just lean out from the corner.
Okay. All right.
Anything special happening?
They're distracted right now.
So no purple.
So no. You still get. So it's still a medium range. So you. Well, let's see. Medium. Is that medium or short range?
For a blaster rifle, I think that's short. What's your range on your blaster rifle?
It is long range.
Yeah. Un purple?
Sorry, they have it detailed out here what the range of stuff is. Where'd it go? I saw it.
So it.
Oh, there they are. We'll say it's short. We'll say it's short range. Yeah. A few steps away. Yeah, easy shot. Okay. Yeah. So we'll say it's one purple,
All right.
and it's you get a blue because they're distracted.
Okay. Roll.
All right. So you fail, but you have 2 advantage.
Okay.
I'm gonna say your advantages are that you missed them, but you distracted all of them long enough that you guys can get the heavy blaster. You can get the blaster's now set up, and you guys are able to. You see them distracted, and you are able to get it out into the corridor.
Okay, that's all I was hoping for.
Yep.
Okay, so one of the 2 that was running, they're gonna go now. So we're resetting the round. These 2 guys are going to shoot at Colin.
Oh crap.
So, they're gonna shoot. That is 1, but they get the cover because you're there. All right, they miss, but they get 2 advantages. Or one of them missed. 2 advantages. The advantage is that he's giving a blue die to the next guy to shoot,
Mm-hmm.
and he misses as well.
But gets a
Standard
shitload.
stormtrooper.
He gets a lot of advantages.
That doesn't really.
We'll save those. Those may come into play later.
All right.
All right. So now PC go. I'm assuming you're gonna want.
Big gun.
Ace, go for it. I'll belt feed you.
Okay, so what am I putting in for the?
So you're
machine?
still having to make a heavy gunnery check.
Okay.
And it is a 1 difficulty.
Okay. I have no idea what that means, but I have
The
regeneration.
one purple.
1 purple. Okay. And then I'm just using what mine says for gunnery.
Yes.
So a yellow and 3 green. Okay.
So is
Oh my god.
So who's in your range?
So the heavy blaster, the heavy repeating blaster does 15 damage. And it also it's got you can use the advantages to do crits because its crit range is 2. So I'm just gonna say that you mow down like all these guys. they're just gone. But we'll say that the advantages from those previous guys is they've now locked the control center door. We're taking fire. Lock the doors. So the door's sealed now.
Okay. Good job, Cody.
However, you do have a heavy repeating blaster.
Yes. All right.
You can just shoot the door open, right?
Yeah, you could do that.
Try that.
So yeah, just make the same roll again. With we'll say it's 2 difficulty or 2 purple this time.
I want to see all successes.
So if we do this and it doesn't work, though, do we mess the door up and then we can't get in at all?
Well, you're shooting at the door, so technically no, because you're not shooting at the mechanisms to open the door.
Okay.
It's like shooting a gun at a door and saying that the door's still going to work even if you don't open it, blast a big enough hole. Okay. So yeah, you blow a hole open into the door, but the threat is you didn't blow the door completely away. You just blow a hole big enough that one person can get in at a time.
Okay.
That's your threat. That's what that little empire-looking symbol thing is.
Okay.
All right.
So
Colin hasn't gone yet, so Colin, you're now the quarter. You just see you're stepping over dead stormtroopers that have been plowed through now.
All right. Make my way toward the door and I don't know, prepare for more troops to potentially come out.
I guess I should probably flip to that page. That would be helpful. All right. With the guards taken out, the way to the control room is now clear. As you cloche the blast door, you hear a voice through the comm that says, "Theta Squad, this is the control room. What's going on out there? Report." And you already blasted open. So that's funny. They got the options here that you could say that, like, if you grab their comm link or whatever, everything's fine out here. Sorry, I just like seeing. Pushing your way into the control center, blasters drawn, you find yourself in a room full of computer screens and startled operators. When they see your weapons, they raise their hands and surrender. Sweeping the room, you see various lesser officers, but no lieutenant. You cautiously pick your way through the room, taking the officer's sidearms and looking for the commanding officer might have drawn. As you take one officer's pistol, he shudders slightly and his eyes flicker instinctively to the large desk in the corner of the room. Moving the desk, you and your comrades shove it aside, revealing a loose panel, and beneath that, a tunnel that leads into the ground beneath the base. The long, narrow path extends into the darkness in the direction of the garage.
Lieutenant's going to escape on one of the speeder bikes.
He is.
You wheel on the surrendering officers before you can even raise your voice in anger. One of them shudders again and blurts out a confession. Lieutenant Saraz entered the comm station to Ku Klux Mirror. He's probably sending a message to the Moth that Whisper Base has fallen. The other officers in the room turn to look directly at the man who snapped. You need to intercept Lieutenant Treb before you can report in.
Okay.
Should we take him from both sides? Right.
Run into the garage, maintenance
Yeah.
garage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You're going to run into the garage?
Yep.
All right. So you go into the garage. You find that one of the ATST walkers is gone.
What?
But the other walker and the 8 speeder bikes are still there.
Now, looking at this map, it looks like there's more than 8 speeder bikes. Are those just like marked parking spaces?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
So what do you guys want to take?
ATSTs can't move very fast, so I guess we could attempt to take the other one or get on the... If he's going away from the base, he's most likely not going to be able to see us if we're coming up on him, so we could get on the speeder bike to catch him.
Yep. Why don't we do that?
We get on the speeder bikes.
Everybody getting on a speeder bike?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So the way vehicle combat works is it's going to be very similar to regular, where you get a maneuver and you get to an action,
Okay.
basically. So some of the actions that you can do is you can attack with a weapon, you can aim. If you could like take a shortcut or a move or evasive maneuvers if you're piloting, or you can stay on target to. You can, but by staying on target, it helps like your gunner basically. But you're all going to be on a bike, so that's different. You are the gunner, so all right. With a whirl and a click, your vehicles rush out of the hangar, pursuing the path that Lieutenant Serev has left behind him. The lieutenant clearly favored speed over subtlety, but you can see his ATST in the distance, trampling forward and through the jungle. Suddenly, alert flares to life on your vehicle, warning that a group of objects is moving in quickly from behind. The signal indicates that they are Imperial, likely sent by Serev to cover his retreat. With a shriek, a pack of speeder pikes carrying scout troopers comes tearing past, firing a salvo of blaster bolts at your craft. Yep. So,
And well,
yep.
I'm out of my
What does it
element.
say? So we'll say, yeah, it's 3 speeder bikes coming at you.
Okay.
So, I'll give you 1 PC slot before they go. So who wants to go?
Let's see. Where would we find stuff that would go toward our...
So flying is going to be a piloting planetary,
Okay.
Okay.
and then any sort of gunning is going to be a gunnery check.
So that's going to be Ace. That's all you, man.
Okay.
All right. So we'll say it's a gunnering with 2 purple. If you're going to try and take
Gunnery with 2 purple.
However, if you don't want to move around a whole lot, you can aim as a maneuver to get a blue boost die.
So they went past us, right?
Yeah.
Then yeah, I probably don't need to move too much.
Okay. Yeah, they're kind of going past, and they're in the process of flipping back around.
Okay.
So that's all you, man.
All right. So if you take aim, then you get a blue boost die as well.
And how many purple?
2.
2 purple.
Check his...
This stupid gunnery 1
Huh?
and 3. Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go. Maybe. There. Yep.
Okay, there it goes.
Wait. It's doubling up things for you.
Oh, yeah. You need to. It keeps your previous one.
Okay.
So,
Reduce.
yeah, you need to, if you click that refresh button, it'll reset everything to 0. Yeah, because you have like 2 blue. Yeah, because it had the previous die in there.
Okay. 2 purple, 1 yellow, 3 green, and 1 blue. Here we go.
Wait, what? What did it do?
I don't know.
It's definitely not the right amount of.
New.
Okay, should somebody else roll just to see if that clears it out? And then I'll roll again.
Here, let me see. All right, so it was 1 yellow. What's your gunnery? I guess I can look.
I think
I'm
it
on
was
your
3 green and a yellow.
your gunnery.
So it says everybody just dropped out on mine.
Really?
Yeah, you guys are all gone. It says the stream was unable to connect due to a network error.
Weird. Because I'm still showing everyone here.
Including you, Cody.
Yeah. Yellow and 3 greens. That's what it is.
So let me try this.
Yeah, for some reason it's rolling.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's weird.
Am I back now?
Well, I mean, we never showed you as leaving, so.
Well, looks like I'm back now.
Okay. Yeah, for some reason it's doubling up.
Yeah, I did just now. I hit mine,
Okay.
and I did 2 green, a yellow, and a purple.
Is that your gunnery? Is that your gunnery or is it 3 green?
Doing weird stuff. All right, hang on. I'm going to try something.
Yeah, it's really messing it up.
Yep.
I even hit reset.
That's odd. All right. So, mechanical dice it is for the moment. We're getting towards the end of the encounter.
Wait.
What? I don't know why it's doing that.
What is the actual gunnery skill? What is his actual gunnery?
Hmm.
1 green, or excuse me, 3 green and a yellow.
A yellow. And 2 purple is the challenge?
Yeah. And a blue because he got the.
Yeah, I got that. It's
There.
it's messing it up.
Yeah, it's suddenly decided it wants to be weird. There, I just rolled for you. Let's see. So that boost die pretty much cancels out the. Oops. So you get 3 success and 4 advantages. So you're on the speeder bike, and where's the? Where is it? It doesn't have the stats for the damage of the speeder bike.
Does it have it as like a weapon?
Huh?
Or are these not armed speeder bikes?
Yeah, it's got. Yeah, it says it's got a weapon.
Hmm.
Oh, damage 4. Okay, so you deal 4. So you pick off. So you deal 7 damage total.
Plus a crit if he wants it, right?
There's no crit status on this. Yeah, so you blast away one of the speeder bikes, basically.
Nice.
All right, so but now it's their go.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you know what? I bet I realized why it's acting up.
User error?
No. So I've been using this Dice Pool app, and I think it's including those. Somebody try and make a roll now.
Rolling.
Yeah, see now it rolls just what you. I have if you look in the characters, there's a Dice Pool one,
Yeah,
and I was rolling that for the bad guys, and apparently it includes that whenever it does a roll.
Okay. Yeah, I had everything set to 0 just now.
Yeah, that's what. All right, so now we can go back to the dice roller. That makes a
Okay.
lot more sense now.
Let's go with the. What you got?
Okay, so all right,
Our results have been skewed so far.
Yes.
In our favor.
In our favor. It's okay.
So, all right, yeah. So they're going to. Who's up in who? I guess Colin, or excuse me, Cody's up front shooting.
Yeah.
It's not 3; it's 2. And that, and we'll say. All right. So they hit. So you take your bike takes a damage.
Okay.
keep in mind your bike has a strength of. The armor has a strength of 2, and then the overall bike has a strength of 3. So once you take 5 damage, the bike's going to blow up.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
The next one is going to target Jeremy.
Okay.
Why did it not give me? It didn't give me the results. That's weird. There it goes. All right. Jeremy, you take 4 damage. But
Self
it has
to my bike.
huh?
To my
To your bike.
To my bike. Okay.
Yeah. So your bike's kind of smoking.
Yeah.
But the threat is
Does it have a soak?
huh?
Does it have a soak? Or
That's
that
the
just is
hull.
arm-
Like
that's
your
armor?
the armor on your bike is gone.
Okay.
But the threat is that he opened himself up, so you'll get a boost die if you
Okay.
attack that guy.
Okay.
And I'll say it's a player turn now.
Okay. So
All right, I should clear
I'll
this
give him a
out.
shot. I'll just. Cody, why don't we leave you to last, or Colin, you want to go next?
Yeah, I'll go.
Okay, hit him.
All right.
You'll both go. All the PCs have gone, so it's your turn now.
Okay.
All right. So, what all am I including in my attack?
What's your gunnery? You're just gunning. So you have a movement, so you can move the bike around to get in a position, or you can aim.
Okay, I got 3 green for gunnery.
Mm-hmm.
And is there anything else I'm adding in this?
You had one. If you're gonna aim,
Does that
you-
take like extra time or?
Well, it's basically instead of moving to avoid, like if you wanted to try and evade,
Okay.
but instead if you want to just focus on hitting them, you add a blue instead.
All right. I'm gonna take aim.
okay.
I'm a risk taker. Okay, so that's going.
Okay.
All right, so you hit, and you blast away one of the other guys. So there's only one guy left,
Okay.
and he's the guy that you have the advantage on.
Okay.
So it's your go.
Yeah. So I'm gonna also aim. So that's 2 blue, 2 green against 2 purple, right?
Yes. If your gunnery's 2 green.
My gunnery is 2 green. Rolling. Blink.
So you do. Okay. So you knock the armor off, but that's about all you do. And we're back to Cody.
And we're back to Cody. Blast
Okay.
him, Cody.
So I'm gonna hopefully finish him off.
Okay.
There he is. Blast him.
There he is. Blast him.
Gunnery,
The gunnery and then 2 purple again.
yellow. Can I aim or not?
You can aim. Yeah, you can aim if you want.
That's 1 blue,
Yep.
2 purple.
1 blue, 2 purple, and then your gunnery.
Yep.
Okay, you finish him off. Boom! He's gone.
Boom goes the dynamite. All right.
All right, so the speeder bikes are now gone, but you still see the ATST up in the distance. So, you guys manage to catch up, but he sees that he's no longer guarded and turns around and takes fire at you guys.
Oh snap!
He's piloting.
Hold on, I gotta read this up.
Chia.
So the ATSC stops basically,
Mm-hmm.
and you can see him shifting over into the gunnery seat. And let's see, damage. Oh no, never mind. He's got a roll. Where's his gunnery? There he is. Ah, there we go. All right. So, all right, Jeremy, he was hitting you, and he detonates your bike.
Shit.
Ouch.
Yeah. You also take 3 wounds
Okay.
from the explosion and are tumbling down on the ground now.
Now the concern is, do I scoop him up or?
So
Oh,
PC.
so is that 3 wounds? I still have a soak of 4? So I take
that,
no damage, but I just...
no,
blast them?
that's we'll say that's past your
Okay,
soak
past my soak.
because that's bike exploding.
Okay. All right. Ouch.
All right.
Because I'm almost thinking for both of our safety to
Well, he's
Leave
also
you.
harder to take.
Yeah.
He's a harder target by himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll move around. Y'all go take him.
yeah, because being on the bike that'd be more of a threat to take care of. So
Yeah.
All right. We'll say PC slot. So who wants to go?
I'll take it.
Okay.
We don't want to kill him, right? We have to take him alive.
You don't have to. You just don't want. You're stopping him from reporting.
Now, what is the distance gained in this time frame? Like if we're still heading
You're in
toward him?
range now,
Okay.
so it's a matter. But you're also in range of his guns.
Yeah.
So now here comes where maybe not want to aim because that's going to make it easier for him to hit you too.
Okay.
So instead of aiming, you could do what's called evasive maneuvers.
Does it add a difficulty to your shot?
No, but it increases the difficulty of someone attacking you.
Okay. I'll take care of that. Yeah. Evasive maneuvers.
All right, and then so you don't get the blue die whenever you're doing your gunnery if you're attacking him now.
Okay. Suppose I will go for the gunning.
Oops, sorry. Roll it again.
Man,
I forgot to
liked
clear it
that
out.
roll. Okay, I like that one too.
Yeah.
All right. So you managed to blow off a lot of the armor, but it's still pieces there.
Okay, so it's still functioning.
It's still functioning.
You get one advantage though.
So one of your advantages is you could also grant like a boost die to whoever is trying to attack it next.
All right.
Or your advantage is you're distracting him so that Jeremy could get close to him. You know, there's a couple different ways you could spend that advantage.
And he'll do that whole like Luke thing, like latch on and pull himself up.
I am not a spider. But I'll get close. I'll get close. I keep running.
He'll do like the Ewoks did and have the little wire.
I was imagining like the two logs.
Oh, yeah.
sliding together. Yeah, I'll donate to Jeremy's cause.
Okay.
Okay, so Jeremy's are you just going to give Jeremy a boost die to whatever he's planning to do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, run at him. So that's going to take me a bit, isn't it? Or no?
Oh no, that's your maneuver basically.
Okay.
So we'll say, all right, Jeremy, we'll put you up next. What are you doing?
Okay. Running towards the big AST.
Okay.
Okay. How far do I need to go? How close am I?
You were closest. That's why he shot you first.
Mm-hmm.
So you managed between the jump, the explosion, the jumping. You are now fairly close to the feet of the ATST.
Okay. I'm gonna
And he's too busy. He doesn't see you. He's too busy occupied.
Okay.
A con.
So is there a way to access underneath?
You could try. I mean, just climbing on it.
Yeah.
That would just be an athletics check.
This might not end well. Okay. This is a Mon Calamari doing athletics. It's a trap.
Oh, I just realized what I could use this GM dice pool for. Okay. So you guys can just make your rolls, and I can increase the difficulty and add your die.
Ah.
So like now when you make a check, you could just click the die next to the check once I put in the dice roll. All right, so what are you trying to do?
I'm going to do athletics to get up to the access hatch.
Okay. I'm going to say this is hard.
Mm-hmm.
So I've already put your boost die in, so you can just click the thing next to your athletics.
Click the thing next to my athletics.
There's a die next to the athletics.
Oh. That's interesting. I have no idea what that just did.
All right, so much for that.
Wait, did I have one in there? No. Oh, it didn't roll. It didn't roll.
Oh,
the challenge.
hit it again.
Excuse me. Let me do it again.
Yeah, I didn't have my finger clicked off of the thing, so it didn't clear it. All right, so you succeed with 2 advantage. So you were trying to get underneath of it.
Yep.
All right, so you managed to get underneath of it, and you've got your advantages are. I'm assuming you're using one. You've got one hand grabbing onto the leg, I guess,
Uh-huh.
but you have the advantage. You have your other arm free.
Okay.
That you can use to do
mechan-
something.
Okay. I'm gonna access the hatch and get in.
Okay.
Um, so I'm gonna do a mechanics check. So do your damnedest there.
Okay. It's a 2, but you don't have a boost die anymore.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
you get a triumph. So what do you want your crit to be? So you open it. You managed to open it up and crawl in. So I'll say you managed to do that all in one swift motion.
All right.
But what do you want? You're in there. He's sitting in the seat. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna say?
Okay, so one swift motion, blaster pistol comes out, surrender. Just say it with authority. Surrender.
The lieutenant just kind of was like, "Ah, oh shit!" And then suddenly, just like you just see him kind of like shake in. It looks like he may have just wet himself.
Okay.
And he's just like, "Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me." So now what do? You notice that the ATST is not fired, and you've got your comm on, so
Yeah.
he tells you guys, "I've got him."
I got him.
You got him?
Got him.
Awesome.
And so grab him, throw him on the deck of the ATST, and if I have any way of tying him up, I will.
You could also just stun him.
Oh, blaster pistol has a stun set. Doesn't
Yeah.
it? Put it up
Pew!
to.
Yeah, he's knocked out.
Okay, good.
Yay, beer.
Awesome.
Let
Hey,
me
beer.
see. So, with Lieutenant Seraph out of the way, Whisper Base is yours. Moff Dardano will eventually realize that his listing post is no longer active. Still, you've won a great victory today and a chance to prepare for the oncoming storm. Yay!
Still think we should have checked the mess hall.
I know.
I mean, you can. The base is yours now. You can go back.
Oh, yay.
So, yay!
Yay.
That's
Awesome.
the beginner game for Star Wars: Age of Rebellion.
Sweet.
Cool.
Nice.
Yeah, that was
It was
pretty-
a little different than the Edge. See, Jeremy's played the Edge of the Empire one.
Man, that one went south quick.
Well, I flubbed a little bit there, especially when you guys started. Last time it kind of went on the rails, but I know the system a little bit better. So if you guys are like, I want to do this, all right, fine. And it also helps having the actual core rulebook, so I can look up heavy blaster or heavy repeating blaster.
Which Cody ended up owning everybody with.
Yeah, and that was only because you guys got the triumph in
Triumph.
opening the thing. Otherwise, I wouldn't have. That's also my way of fighting against the railroad. Fine, you want to railroad me? Fine.
Repeating blaster. Done. So he's still on
So,
the.
yeah, what do we do now?
well, well, that's the end of the adventure.
Okay.
Colin, what'd you think? You played the previous Star Wars game that we had. What'd you think of this one?
I liked having the map, like that. I know that's just a part of the tool, but in the last Star Wars game we played, it was just there was no map. It was just all mental.
Mental in your head.
Yeah. So I like that aspect of it. The story wise, I'll let you go.
Go
on
ahead.
it. Give me time to think.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool. It was nice and relatively short. Like, just like like an episode of a TV show kind of thing. That's how it felt to me. Kind of playing out that way.
What'd you think, Cody? You'd never played an RPG at all before.
So it was definitely fun, and it was easier than I thought it was going to be. To kind of pick up what was going on. I mean, obviously, I don't know all the intricacies, but it seemed relatively self-explanatory. I mean,
Yeah, the
and
dice.
then not having the whole thing to know all the stuff my character can do made it a little harder. But at the end of the day, I didn't really need to know that. I mean, maybe I could have done stuff better or smarter instead of dropping grenades on people.
It's fine. There's there's not much more that's in this book other than it like where do you go from here kind of thing.
Well, no, but looking at the one at the weapon sheet, like apparently I had a skullduggery thing that I could have probably opened that grate and they never would have heard me and some other stuff. But I mean, it worked out. I mean, like you said, me never playing before was relatively easy. It was a good game to jump into, and this once we got past the technical difficulties, this Roll20 thing made it pretty easy too. It's nice that I can kind of see where everybody's doing because just that one roll where you rolled, now I'm just kind of sitting and waiting. It was a little more suspenseful.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And what's also nice is it tells you it cancels out the results. Where I'm here, I'm like, okay, this has to cancel this, and this has to cancel this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It took me a while to get that roll, that was I spent many when I signed up for Roll20 like a long time ago, or not long time ago, like a month ago. I knew I wanted to play like the Star Wars game on it, and so it took me a while to figure out that dice system because you have to. It's not a normal feature. You have to pay to use their API. You become a pro member and you can use their API. And someone had made a script for the Edge of the Empire stuff.
Okay.
So that's how I got able to do all that. But all right, Cuddy, I'll let you go since I know you need to. You said you had to get to work.
Yeah, I should probably go into the office someday this week.
But thanks for playing.
No, it was awesome, and I mean, if you guys want to do anything like this again, definitely let me know. I would love to play something like this again.
Okay, cool. Next time, if we ever do it, it'll have to be I would where you can make your own character and tweak it the way you want it.
Yeah, no, I mean that would be fun. I definitely would want to do that.
Okay, all right. Talk to you later.
Yeah, thanks for the invite.
No
Take
problem.
care, guys.
See you, Cody. Bye.
Bye.
And I doubt anybody's watching this stream, but in the meantime, people should go to what is it? Roll20. I need to actually have the website. Roll20con.net/donate. Is that what it is? Nope, that's not it. I need to have that donate button up so that people can do that. Da-da-da-da-da. Roll20.net/con/donation. There we go.
All right.
And there's a T-shirt you can get. It's really cool. Even has Twitch on it, and all the proceeds go to help the Cybersmile Foundation, which is a group that fights online harassment. Sweet.
Awesome.
Yeah, and you also get this exclusive Roll20Con pack thing.
So it's a decked out T-shirt.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. All right, so we're going to take a break on the stream, but we'll be back at 2 o'clock for the end of the world.
End of the world.
It's the end of the world as we know it.